Pam Loretto.
And Jake Swats.
Our project is we're looking at the effects of purple loosestrife on wetland biodiversity and the impact of Gallericella camariensis, the introduced biological insects. So purple loosestrife is invasive, as Jen had mentioned, and it's a prolific reproducer. So it's been known to reduce habitat quality and biodiversity. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at three specific wetlands: an uninvaded wetland, a managed invaded wetland, and then a full infestation, which will most likely be off-site. We're going to compare these sites, and we're going to look at things like measurements of diversity, species richness. We're going to use ordination techniques to kind of see relationships between species data and measured environmental variables. By looking at that, we would expect to find that we want to look and see what the effect purple loosestrife has on wetland biodiversity. What else? Oh, we also intend on mapping the whole property of Pierce Cedar Creek, which will be good for Jen because they kind of know where it is right now, but we're going to go through with a fine-tooth comb and find all the stands, and that way it's going to help them in the future, year to year, when they're trying to control it. Right now, they have been, like she said, introduced the Gallericella beetle, which Jake knows quite a bit about.
The Gallericella beetle originates from Asia and Europe and was brought over here in 1992 to help combat purple loosestrife. It's host specific, meaning that it only attacks purple loosestrife, with the exception in America of the winged loosestrife, I believe. PCCI, as Jen has mentioned, has introduced them multiple times since 2001. What we hope to do is do two assessments of the beetles. One being in late May, where we will use a time interval to count the number of eggs, adult beetles, and larvae. And we will also assess the plant tissue damage that the beetles have done. Our second assessment will be in late July, where we will the inflorescence of the plants. So we will check with the flowers to see if the beetles have affected the health of them, the number of the flowers, and see if they've had an impact on the number of, well, at least the ability for it to reproduce. And we expect that we will see a greatly reduced number of flowerings and a lot less healthy plants at the end. And this data will be, it's kind of a baseline, so we need people a couple years later to kind of check it and see whether or not it is an effective management plan.
So we'll kind of finish up by harvesting and looking at biomass and seeing differences in the plant between managed and unmanaged, and it gives some good evidence that really the beetles are really limiting growth.
Also, too, we're going to do a floristic quality assessment on each of the wetlands. Basically what that is it's a way to kind of determine how natural an area is, or basically it's going to give us more data than just diversity indices are going to give us. Like if we're looking at our plots and we're looking at an ID and all the vegetation, should that vegetation be there? Is it that measurement is like a measurement of the fidelity of the plant for pre-settlement times. So, should it be there or not? I think that's it.
Thank you.